Welcome to another episode of the Business Growth Playbook, the show where we help entrepreneurs, community leaders, investors, and business owners build systems for sustainable growth, wealth creation, and lasting impact. I'm your host, Dotun Oladele. Today's topic is one that can transform neighborhoods, cities, and even entire regions. How to attract investors to invest in your community. How to attract investors to invest in your community. Many communities sit on tremendous opportunities but struggle to attract capital. Meanwhile, investors are actively searching for profitable projects, emerging markets, and scalable opportunities. The question is, why are some communities magnets for investment while others remain overlooked? Today, we are going to break down the exact framework that community leaders, business associations, local government, chambers of commerce, developers, and entrepreneurs can use to attract serious investors. By the end of this episode, you will understand what investors actually look for, the biggest mistakes communities make, how to package opportunities properly, how to build investor confidence, the community investment attraction framework. Let's dive in. Stage one, why investors invest. Why investors invest? Stage one, why investors invest? Most communities think investors invest because they care. Wrong. Investors invest because they see opportunity, returns, growth potential, risk management. Impact is important. Impact is important, but profit usually comes first. Think about it. If you were investing $1 million into a community project, you would ask, can I get my money back? How long will it take? What are the risks? Who is managing this? Is demand proven? Investors are not looking for projects. They are looking for opportunities. And opportunities are simply projects packaged correctly. Let me take that again. Investors are not looking for projects. They are looking for opportunities. And opportunities are simply projects packaged correctly. Ask yourself, if I were an investor, seeing my community for the first time, would I invest in it? Most people never ask this question. Stage two. The biggest reasons communities fail to attract investment. The biggest reason communities fail to attract investment. The biggest mistake. They sell problems instead of opportunities. They sell problems instead of opportunities. Many leaders say, we need jobs, we need infrastructure, we need funding, we need development. Investors hear, what do they hear? We have problems. That's what they hear. Instead, successful communities communicate growing population, expanding consumer demand, untapped markets, available land, strategic location, workforce availability. Investors invest in potential, not complaints. For example, two communities approach an investor. Community A says, our roads are bad and unemployment is high. Community B says, We have a population of 500,000 people, growing demand for housing, available development land, and strong support from local stakeholders. Which one attracts capital? Yes, which one attracts capital? The answer is obvious, very, very obvious. Stage 3, identify your investment assets. Identify your investment assets. Every community has assets. The challenge is identifying them. Your assets may include economic assets, local businesses, agricultural production, manufacturing, tourism, technology. Your physical assets could include lands, buildings, infrastructure, transportation assets. Your human assets could include skilled workers, entrepreneurs, universities, young population. Your natural assets can include minerals, agriculture, waterfront, renewable energy resources. What are the action steps here? Create a community asset inventory. Create a community asset inventory. List everything your community owns, everything your community produces, everything your community can become. This becomes the foundation of your investment strategy. Stage 4. Stage 4. Create investable projects. Create investable projects. Investors do not invest in ideas. They invest in structured opportunities. A common mistake is saying, we want a business park. It's a common mistake. A common mistake is saying we want a business park. Instead, say, we have 50 acres available, projected demand from 100 businesses, estimated annual revenue of $2 million, and a projected investor return of 18%. That is investable. Every project should answer the 5 investor questions. Every project should answer the 5 investor questions. 1. What is the opportunity? What is the opportunity? 2. How much is required? 2. How much is required? 3. What is the expected return? 3. What is the expected return? 4. What are the risks? What are the risks? 5. Who is managing execution? Who is managing execution? Those are 5 questions of investors. If you cannot answer these questions, your project isn't investor ready. If you cannot answer the questions I just told you about, your project isn't investor ready. Stage 5, build trust before seeking capital. Build trust before seeking capital. Money follows trust. Money follows trust. Investors invest in people before they invest in projects. Many communities try to raise capital without building credibility. Instead, build an advisory board. Include business leaders, industry experts, investors, legal professionals, financial advisors. Create transparency. Publish progress reports, financial information, impact reports. Demonstrate execution. Start small. Complete project. Show result. Success attracts capital. Ask yourself, what proof do we have that we can execute successfully? What proof do we have that we can execute successfully? Investors look for evidence, not promises. Stage 6, develop an investor attraction package. Develop an investor attraction package. Imagine meeting an investor tomorrow. Would you have a professional package already? Most communities don't. You need community investment prospectus. Community investment prospectus include community overview, demographics, market opportunities, priority sectors, available projects, financial projections, investment deck, 10 to 15 slides covering vision, market opportunity, financial potential, leadership team, investment structure, data room, prepare market studies, feasibility studies, financial models, legal documentation. Professional presentation creates confidence. Stage 7, create an investor ecosystem. Create an investor ecosystem. Investment is not a one-time event. It's a relationship. Successful communities build ecosystems. This means host investor forums, bring together investors, entrepreneurs, developers, policymakers, organize site visits, let investors see opportunities firsthand, build strategic partnerships, partner with banks, development agencies, venture funds, angel investors. Stay visible. Regular communication keeps opportunities top of mind. Stage 8, the community investment attraction framework. The community investment attraction framework. Here is the framework. A, assess assets. Assess assets. Identify community strengths. Identify community strengths. T, target opportunities. Target opportunities. Focus on high growth sectors. Focus on high growth sectors. T for tell the story. T for tell the story. Build a compelling narrative. Build a compelling narrative. R for reduce risk. Reduce risk. Create transparency and structure. A, assemble partnerships. Assemble partnerships. Build a coalition of stakeholders. C, create investable projects. Create investable projects. Package opportunities professionally. T, track results. Track results. Measure and communicate progress. This is attract framework. Attract framework. Follow it consistently and investment becomes much easier. Stage 9, real world example. Real world example. Imagine a rural community. Instead of asking for donations, they identify large agricultural output, available land, growing food demand. They package a food processing facility, logistics center, agricultural aggregation hub. The community secures investors because they presented a profitable business opportunity, not just a development need. This approach works everywhere. Urban communities, rural communities, emerging markets, developed economies, capital flows toward opportunity. Capital flow towards opportunity. The communities that attract investment are not always the richest. They are often the most prepared. Remember, investors are looking for opportunity, structure, leadership, transparency, returns. If your community can provide those 5 things, investment becomes a matter of when, not if. My call to action. If today's episode helped you, share with community leaders, entrepreneurs, economic development organizations, real estate developers, local government officials. And remember, communities don't grow because money arrives. Money arrives because communities become investment ready. Let me take it again. Communities don't grow because money arrives. Money arrives because communities become investment ready. This is the Business Growth Playbook podcast. Until next time, keep building, keep growing, keep creating opportunities that attract capital and transform communities.